Well, good evening. Happy almost New Year. Thanks for joining me today for a live meditation class. Hope you've had a wonderful holiday season by yourself or with loved ones. So let's dive in, shall we? So find a comfortable way of sitting. You can lay down, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit in a chair, do whatever feels right for you. Feel your face relax, your jaw relax. Feel your belly expand on the inhale, contract on the exhale. And remind yourself for the next short period of time, there's nothing else you need to be doing, nowhere else you need to be. Allow yourself to just be here with your breath, with your practice today, to be with yourself. And allow yourself to experience whatever it is you experience. Whether that's a sense of calmness, a sense of needing to get things done, a sense of frustration, whatever you're experiencing is quite all right. Whatever you're feeling is perfect. Allow yourself to be with wherever you are. Feel your shoulders loosen, your chest broaden and lift. Let your belly move a little bit more than it normally does. Feel your ribs become elastic, opening and closing with the breath. And remind yourself that you as you are right now are enough. You are perfect just as you are. Allow yourself to be with yourself and allow that to be enough. Feel your forehead soften, your jaw soften, your neck, your back, your toes, your pelvis. Let all parts of you relax. Let go. And feel a sense of softness overtaking you, a sense of just this lovely, gooey, floaty state of being. Feel your sense of what you define as being you. Feel it getting a little bit bigger than your physical body. Feel yourself spreading and becoming a little bigger than the form you currently occupy. Not only feel your breath filling more of you, becoming deeper and more full, but feel your consciousness, your sense of you taking up more space. Feel your essence filling the room. That which is you, opening and unfolding. Feel yourself entering your best state of being, your more compassionate, open, loving, connected, joyful, present state, powerful state. Feel the center of your chest opening, cracking open, getting bigger. Feel your essential self opening and unfolding, becoming even bigger than the room. Feel yourself filling the space even beyond the walls surrounding you. When you breathe in, feel not that the breath just only goes into your lungs, but when you breathe in, feel like the breath travels through your body and into the space around you. Feel yourself occupying a space of power, a space of strength, a space of possibilities. Feel the quality of your breath traveling in and out. Feel yourself filled with life force, brimming with energy. Feel yourself being stronger, more capable, more alive, more energetic. Feel like every breath in fills you with life force. Feel how strong you are, how powerful, how capable you are, how vibrant you are, how amazing you are. Feel your breath traveling all the way down, even into your hips, into your pelvis. Breathe into every crevice of you. Feel your breath provide almost an electric tingling throughout all of your body. And as you inhale, you can feel the breath pouring down the front side of your body into your hips, into your pelvic basin. On your exhale, feel the breath travel up the spine, up to the crown of your head. Inhale down the front, exhale up the back, almost like we're creating a whirlpool where things begin to spin around us. Inhale down the front, exhale up the back. And feel yourself shining like a sun. And if you feel any sort of resistance or blocks or anything where it feels tight and restricted, try to direct your breath, your prana, your life force into that space and almost feel like you're energetically flexing and invite it to dissolve. Inhale down the front, exhale up the back. And feel like each breath you're picking up more energy, making this vortex inside of you spin stronger. Let the tidal waves carry you more fully. And feel yourself breathing all the way down into your hips. Feel yourself breathing into that nexus point where all of your sexual vitality exists, where your more orgasmic energy exists, and breathe into that space. Feel it grow inside of you. Breathe into your genitals. Breathe into the base of your pelvis. And invite that energy to expand. And on the exhale, feel it come up to the top of your head, into the crown, our connection to the higher realms of consciousness, and feel that area expand. A glowing ball of energy right above the top of your head. So we create these two almost polar areas. We have a very earthly, grounded, animalistic, virile energy down at our base. We have our more ethereal, heavenly energy up at the top of our head. And as we inhale, we breathe down into that lower space, and on our exhale, we breathe up into that upper space, and we pull some of that energy through. We draw some of that crown energy down into our perineum, into our sex organs, into that area. Exhale up into the crown of your head. Inviting that whirlpool to move even more strongly. And notice what you feel, notice what you experience as you do this sort of practice. Can you feel the pulsing of your life force as you do this sort of work? Can you feel the throbbing energy that is deep in your core, and that pulsing heavenly energy that is up above you? Can you feel them swirling together, growing together? I like to think that for we as humans, we're creatures of both heaven and earth, but we're connected, we're somewhere in between. We aren't purely earthly, animalistic creatures like my dog sleeping over there, or my cat somewhere in the house, or the other animals on this planet, and nor are we entirely like heavenly astral beings. We're somewhere in between the two. And how beautiful that sort of place is to be, to hold both spaces. So can you breathe into your pelvis, feel that animalistic, powerful, earthly force. Exhale, come up to the top of your head and feel that more heavenly, divine force. And bring those two together inside of you. They talk about, for humans, the center of our consciousness is in the chest and the heart. And it's the chakra where earth and heaven meet. That we are balanced between the two. So see if you can feel that transition point when you move through the lower energy centers and when you move up into the higher energy centers. How do they change? How do they meet? How do they interact? And how the power differential between the two creates an electric current. Again, keep working to feel your energy open and expand. Keep working to feel yourself become even more vibrant, even more powerful, even more expansive. Allow yourself to open and unfold. And again, allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling without judgment. Allow yourself to experience whatever it is you're experiencing. But feel yourself tapping into this energy. Feel yourself accessing so much more than just the mundane experiences we have as we go about our life. And not that they're bad or wrong or less than, but just can you tap into that something more as you breathe into yourself, as you breathe into your potential, as you breathe into your energetic self. You are so much more than the body you inhabit, the clothes you wear, the car you drive, the house you live in. Allow yourself to fully inhabit that space. And so as we breathe and sit in this space, I'm just going to do a little bit of mantra. I'm going to repeat some sacred sounds to see if that can help us go even deeper. You can just follow along, just feel the vibrations echo inside of you, and notice how it changes things for you as you sit in this meditation. Om. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. 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 Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. So just notice how that feels. Notice the vibrations of the mantra. As you breathe into yourself, just remind yourself again that whatever you're experiencing is quite all right. Wherever you are is perfect. Whatever happens in your meditation is as it should be. There's no need to try to be or change or achieve something different. And then just slowly allow yourself to come back to yourself, come back to the room. You can invite, if you want, some of your awareness to stay in this state, stay with this conscious breathing, but come back to just being you. Just come back to your body as you normally experience it. And just notice, how do you feel? You meditated for about 20 minutes today. How, if anything, have things changed over that time? How are you, even in the slightest of ways, different? And whatever you've experienced, hold gratitude inside for that, for yourself, for taking the time to explore this, gratitude for the universe to give you the opportunity to explore your energetic self in your meditation practice. Thank yourself for having the wherewithal to show up and do your internal work, to do your internal housekeeping and strive for personal growth. And it's by doing these things that we gradually learn to reprogram our mind, reprogram our behaviors, that we're able to shift our experience of the world to be something a little bit better than it otherwise would be. Because I know for myself, without meditation, I would be effing crazy. But these times in silence and connecting with that something deeper, that energetic self, allows me to allow my mind to settle, to heal itself, to reorganize. It allows me to calm down and remember what's really important. And I would not be as happy or as functional of a human or a spouse or a friend or lover or a partner if I didn't take this time every single day to quiet, to turn within, and to connect with something more. Because ultimately, I believe that's what we're here for. I believe we humans chose this life to grow consciously, to evolve, and to live in a better way, to be more than we came programmed with when we took physical bodies. So, If anybody had any questions about what we worked on this week or something that came up with you, for you this week in your own practice, your own development, please feel free to type them in. Hello. Thanks for telling me that you've enjoyed having these posted, that you can come back and visit them. That's awesome. Glad you are. My next edited video going live on Tuesday morning, just kind of some reflections and thoughts on the end of the year. Hope you check it out. If you're thinking about questions and taking time to type it in, great. Otherwise, I'll just talk a little bit about my experience this week. Last Sunday, when I was teaching this meditation class, we spent a lot of time talking about gratitude, and how something I'm coming back to again and again is this idea of try to make things happen less and just be grateful more. And it's something I've been spending the last week really reflecting on. My dad, who is Christian, asked me a couple days ago, he's like, oh, when you spend all this time in meditation, are you praying? Can you say some prayers for me? And I was like, wow, it's kind of like an interesting question to ask, because that makes sense from like a Judeo-Christian point of view. Am I spending all that time praying? And I guess in some way it could be considered prayer, but for me, prayer is always saying, can we please manifest something? I'm praying for health, I'm praying for well-being, I'm praying for wealth, I'm praying for a certain outcome to something. But for me, the work that I try to do is kind of the opposite, is to say, hey, I don't care what happens. I don't care if someone's healthy or healing or whatever. For me, entering just a state of saying, no matter what life brings me, no matter the outcome, I'm just going to be grateful. And I'm grateful for everything that's happened. I'm grateful for everything that is happening. I'm grateful for everything that will happen. And no matter what I personally as a human being want, I'm going to let that go. I'm just going to be grateful. So when my dad asked me that, I just like smiled and nodded, because like I know that, he wouldn't get the answer I was trying to share. And that's okay, right? Like everybody has their own spiritual practice for where they are in their own development. For him, prayer is really meaningful. And there are times that I do actively ask for certain things, but I find that I'm happier, healthier, and life is better when I stop asking and I just say thank you. Even for the heavy shit, even for the hard stuff. No matter what is happening, I just say thank you and come back to myself, come back to my energy, come back to gratitude. So that's something I've been reflecting on a lot this week since our last class. So it was a pleasure to get to have that meditation for you and just to kind of report back a week later and say, wow, yeah, that was meaningful to me as well. Like it made a difference in my life, and getting to connect remotely to people who enjoy these practices, like it's meaningful to me. So I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for you taking time out of your busy days and busy weeks to sit with me, whether it's live while we're teaching Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, or it's watching it later. I'm very grateful to get to be in this experience and to share this with each of you. So thank you. All right, well, if nobody has any questions, I'll just say have a wonderful end of 2020. Our New Year is going to be here in a few days. Some say the New Year has already arrived with the solstice. So Happy New Year to you all, whether it's happened already or is coming. But much love, light, healing, and blessings to you all in the new coming months. So thank you for your time. It's an honor to be here with you. Namaste.